York, FEMA is supplying 250 ambulances and 500 EMTs to help respond to the...
All right.
Yeah, hi, so I just wanted to touch base with you today. So, an autopsy has been completed, and I just wanted to share with you the preliminary results.
Okay.
And kind of discuss next steps with you.
I'm listening.
Okay. So the preliminary results of the autopsy, they found no sort of significant anatomical cause of death.
What is that supposed to mean?
So there's no sort of significant traumatic injuries or
Right.
disease that was found that might explain why she passed away
Okay.
suddenly. So we do take toxicology samples.
Right.
Yeah, so those will be analyzed, and
Mm-hmm.
those results with you as soon as I get them.
Uh-huh. When did you guys take her body out of that house? Because I was told that I could see her before you left, and you broke your commitment to me.
I don't know what the timeline of that was.
Well, you should have it on file, though, right?
Well, we've got a lot of information that I have to sift through to get that information.
Mm-hmm. So what was the rush to take her out of there? I was told that she didn't look pretty. What did that mean?
You were told what?
My daughter was told that my daughter that was supposedly inside that house didn't look pretty. Nobody has identified Ciera from the family. Your people wouldn't allow us to look at her. So how do I know this is Ciera?
Okay, were there other people in the house?
I was called to that house.
Okay.
I was told by the police I couldn't see my daughter until the coroners showed up. And when the coroners showed up, she basically picked a fight because she doesn't like my attitude. When she was asking questions, I gave her straight blank answers. She didn't like it, and she kicked us out.
Okay, did she ask you to leave while she was...
She kicked us out. She kicked us out. Okay, and then we were told that we could see Ciera before they moved her body, and that didn't happen. Instead, what happened was as we were standing outside in the rain on the porch, waiting to see Ciera to make sure it was Ciera, okay, somebody from your team bolted out from the back in one of your corner cars and disappeared. And then we were told that it was going to take 3 hours for you guys to do your job because you weren't Mickey Mousing around. That's basically the coroner's words. We're not going to, we don't want to Mickey Mouse around, okay? And so anyway, they said, oh, we'll call you. You'll come back before we move the body. I come back an hour and a half later and you guys are gone. The house is dark, so you lied.
Okay, well, I'll look into that for you.
You should. You should. So as far as you're concerned, at the end of the day, after everything that you've people done, you're going to come back and say it was a simple OD and she must have been depressed and she killed herself or it was an accident. All that drama for that. Honestly, I think, pardon me?
Well, apparently there were some findings at the scene that raised some questions about whether, she may have, hit her head or there was some blood on her nose, which is not unusual for people to have some blood coming out of their nose when they pass away.
Right. Why was she on the floor naked by the fucking door frame? Does anyone want to explain that one? Like, seriously. That's not unusual? Is this guy's timeline? Testing her forehead every few hours? What, was he testing her forehead every few hours as she laid on the freaking door by the door frame naked? Have you done anything about that?
Well, the police would be looking into that.
Oh, right. Okay, sure.
Autopsy
So you're just phoning about the autopsy. So she had no bump on her head, and she was bleeding from the nose, although they were concerned initially that maybe she had a bump on her head. How is it that she didn't look pretty? Because my... Huh?
She did have a bump on the left side of her head.
Okay. Well, where did it come from?
Well, that's what we're looking into.
Well, you should. Because that guy sat up there and freaking said that she went to sleep after she was picking flowers and cleaning house at 12. He didn't call me till 4. And then he sat there and said, oh, well, I checked on her here and there to make sure that she was okay. So honestly, I don't think he knows what the hell he's talking about. Especially if she's on the door frame with a bump on her head. Because he said when he went to her finally at the end, okay? At the end, you know, like he checked on her 2 or 3 times, and then he went back and he was like, oh my God, something's not right. She's feeling cold, you know, something. And then he started doing CPR and he rolled her over and he looked at her body to see if, you know, he noticed that the blood was pooling underneath her body. And I'm like, whoa, I'm coming. I show up there. Then he's sitting there. Now, that's what he told me on the phone, okay? And then when I get there, he kind of confirms it, but he kind of hums and haws and, well, you know, I don't know, at 12 she was fine. And, yeah, okay, well, why at 4? What was, you know, well, she was sleeping, you know, I don't know. Yeah, Okay? Yeah, Yeah, So if she's got a big-ass bump on her head, she's naked by a door frame, that tells you something.
So my understanding of it was that he had located her in the bathroom and helped her walk to the bedroom.
Oh, fuck, that's not what he told me.
Okay. So basically, there are sort of 2 parallel investigations that go on in these cases. One is the police, and one is the coroner's investigation. So
Who has the higher power?
the police, well, they're both equal but independent investigations. So the police would be looking for signs of criminality, of foul play. So that's kind of their...
Yeah, well, not when the guy comes with a story like that, right? And then you guys come along and say, yeah, she OD'd. Case closed, move along. All right, just what's your name? Just let me get your name, okay? I don't want to talk right now. Obviously, I'm upset, okay? There's nothing more that you can tell me right now. Can you send me something in writing? So, are you asking me to pick up my daughter's body? Oh, you're asking me to pick up my daughter's body after you guys fucking bolted out of that house. You bolted out of that house. Honestly, I think you took my daughter's body, assuming that it was my daughter's body. Honestly, do you want to honestly know what I think? I think you guys took it out of there when I was standing on the porch. Okay? I think you're lying to me. I do. Based on what you people did to my other daughter who died, okay, and you ignored it, and now you're doing this fast one. You did not let us see her. So anything that you say is one-sided. And you're already coming to me telling me that this guy is giving you guys some song and dance, and you're falling for the old okie dokie, even though she was naked by the door frame and with a big bump on her head and blood coming out of her nose now. Business as usual.
My main intent was to call you and share the preliminary autopsy results.
And to tell me to pick up the body. Where can I get another autopsy done? Did you autopsy her organs? Does she have any left? Did you test her organs? Did you take a slice from her liver? Did you look at her heart? Did you look at her brain? Did you take a sample of her brain? Or did that go to science?
No, they would have looked at every organ. Very thorough
It is, eh?
autopsy. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Can I see those samples? Can I see my daughter naked before I pick her up?
I'm not sure if you've contacted the funeral home yet.
No.
But I would suggest that you do that.
And what?
They would go and pick her up at Abbotsford Regional Hospital.
What if I want... Why Abbotsford? Why so far away?
That's where we have autopsies performed.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true because Shamay's body went to the Royal Columbian Hospital in New Westminster. April of 2018. That's where her body went, and she was supposed to have a forensic autopsy, only you guys didn't do it. Because by the time you showed up, it was 9 days too late.
Well, so we do have various centers that we conduct autopsies.
Okay. What if I want another autopsy done? How can I do that? I don't necessarily trust you guys. You know that. You can tell.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say there. I'll have to look into that for you.
Yeah, can you find me an independent pathologist so I can find out how much it is?
No, but
Why not?
I can find out if an autopsy can be performed after an initial autopsy.
Why not? People do it all the time. They exhume bodies and find out that the organs are missing and they're stuffed with newspaper.
Yeah, I've actually, honestly, I've never had that request, so I'd have to...
Of course not. We live in Canada.
Yeah. So your funeral home would pick her remains up from Abbotsford, and they would transfer her over to their facility, and that's where they can arrange a viewing for you.
Is she embalmed? Or is she in cold storage? Pardon me?
Oh, she's in cold. Yes, she would be in
So she's not embalmed.
storage. No.
So why can't I come exactly where she is and look there? Make sure that I'm even picking up my daughter. I have not identified my daughter. You guys haven't given me that right.
Right. Well, there's two reasons. One is that hospitals aren't outfitted for viewings.
Why not?
And the second...
How can you possibly ask me to pick up a body that I haven't even looked at? You've done absolutely nothing to verify with me outside of speculation that it was my daughter behind that door frame who wasn't looking pretty. Like, this is ridiculous.
So, but if you do want to view her, you would get her moved to a funeral.
Why would I move a body if I can't identify it first and make sure it belongs to me? You've shown me no proof. No. You've shown me no proof. Sir, you have shown me no proof that is Ciera. You've shown me no picture. I wasn't allowed to see the body. My children were not allowed to see the body. And now you're asking me to pick up a body after you people pillaged it.
I'm not asking you personally to pick up the body.
You don't get it. You're not listening. Why don't you acknowledge what I said? I haven't viewed the body. Why would I pick up a body just because you say it's Ciera when you denied me the right to see it in the first place in the original state it was dead in?
So I'm just looking at her notes, and she was positively identified by John Hart.
He's a nobody! Who the fuck is John Hart? He's just some guy that was going to rent her a room. He is not family.
So both the police and the coroner at the scene,
They're not family. They're not family.
so they were satisfied.
What makes them satisfied but not me? I have no human rights again? Is that it? I'm yelling now. I gotta go.